There's a back
on the
pole.
Or we pay for the previous renter's floor. Don't believe me? This was our apartment floor before we...
Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. Today we are super excited to be checking out something from the channel,
Exploring the foreign. Wow.
And this is, do only Dutch people do this? Okay, it's a question actually. So let's get right into the video. I'm having a bit of cough and catarrh cold.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Please pardon me.
It's almost summer, so that means one of the things you may be seeing here in the Netherlands is backpacks on flagpoles. Now, if you're like me, a foreigner that moved to this country, you may be thinking, what the is this? People in the Netherlands, when they graduate from school, it's very common.
Oh! There's a back
on the
pole.
There is even something very common here that I don't really see over here. People hanging
their flags. We don't
do that over here.
I've never owned a flag of my country.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. Thinking of it now.
Tradition for them to hang a backpack on a flagpole. And this is the #1 thing on my list of unique things here that I've seen in Dutch culture.
Okay, that's interesting. Sorry about that.
Sorry. My back. Considering my fall to the floor, that's a nice transition to my next point.
Yeah.
And that's floor installation here in the Netherlands. You see, when I was looking for my first apartment with my girlfriend, you should have saw the look on my face when she started talking to me about paying for a floor. I thought, paying for a floor? What do you mean? The floor just comes to the place. But that's not the case. Here in the Netherlands, it's very common when you rent an apartment that you pay for the floor. So either you buy a new floor and you have it installed, or you pay for the previous renter's floor. Don't believe me? This was our apartment floor before we moved in, and this is while it was being installed.
Wow.
What's that?
Okay, sorry, I want to get something straight. Is it like a cultural thing, or it just happens sometimes in some apartments? Because I don't understand why I'm renting out, I'm paying money for an apartment, and I'm paying for my own floor. I feel like floor comes with the whole perks of having an apartment.
Because over here, when you rent an apartment, you know, there is a certain level of degree of how
utensils, amenities you have in
the apartment. You have the floor, you have the walls painted, you have the light fixed, you have everything is supposed to be in order. Although furnitures are not included, but like every other thing will be there.
The only time I see people like do floor is when they go to the apartment and they don't like the flooring there, so they have to just improvise or get a new floor for themselves. And even when you get a floor for yourself and you're moving out of that apartment, you don't expect the next person moving in loves the floor to pay for the floor. It's just like
usually you just take it when you're moving.
Oh wow, this is crazy.
What's that? Like that's like an alarm.
It's just the first Monday of the month. That noise that you're hearing comes from this device that you see behind me here. In Dutch, it's called a lucht alarm. This was installed throughout the whole Netherlands during World War II as a warning against German air raids. But nowadays, it's just used as a warning against hazardous public events such as fires. And throughout the whole Netherlands, every first Monday at exactly 12 p.m. for 1 minute and 26 seconds, this alarm is being tested. And for Dutch people, they grew up with this. So when they hear it, it's just another day. But for foreigners like me, when we hear this, we think...
I thought as well the same.
I was like, what's that sound? That's new.
Yeah, I felt like an air raid.
And the fact that it's all over Netherlands, wow.
But then, sorry to say, right? If the Netherlands are accustomed to this sound, how would they know when the real deal is being wrong?
Okay, yeah, at that exact time, right?
Do you understand?
Because they actually said by 12 p.m. every Monday.
So what if there was an air raid by that 12 p.m. and on, because if the enemy knows
the timing
exactly, they can literally try to infiltrate at that moment, and people will think, oh, this is just a normal Monday.
Alarm. Oh, that's that easy though. Please help us down there. Has there been any scenario like that or such?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking that dark.
Speaking of safety, the Netherlands is one of the most play-safe countries in the world. How do I know that? The insurance culture here in the Netherlands. You know, in the U.S., it's common to have health insurance, home insurance, and car insurance. But in the Netherlands, it's taken it to a whole other level. For example, when I moved here and I talked about insurance with my girlfriend's father, the conversation looked something like this.
Ja, Sam, je hebt toch ook wel die zorgverzekering afgesloten die verplicht is, hè? Dat is ook geregeld, hè?
Ja.
Nee, want dat moet, die is verplicht. En heb je ook een inboedelverzekering als er een woning in braak is bij je thuis? Inboedelverzekering afgesloten?
Nee.
Ja, dat moet wel gebeuren, want als er een inbraak is, inboedelverzekering, hè?
Wow.
En een opstalverzekering, heb je die ook?
Wat is
Voor
die?
brand en zo?
Oh,
En-
wauw.
Ja, dat is toch ook wel heel erg belangrijk. Heb je ook een WA-verzekering?
Nee.
Als jij een ongeluk maakt op straat, of met de fiets valt, of iets een ongeluk toebrengt aan een ander, dan moet je die WA-verzekering.
That's a lot of
die heeft alle
insurance.
stappen
Yeah.
om dat wel te doen, want die dekt veel
Like
veel
how
schade.
much does he total out in?
So as you can see in this video, I'm doing quite a bit of acting. But to be honest, I should really make it my profession. Because here in the Netherlands, they seem to recycle the same actors and actresses for every movie and TV show. If anyone from NPO or RTL is watching this, feel free to contact me at contact@exploringtheforeign.com. And as someone from Los Angeles, the home of Hollywood, it just really stood out to me how small the entertainment industry is
Sorry.
here in the Netherlands. To be honest, if you watch any kind of movie or TV show, you're bound to see at least one of these people.
Okay.
Oh, wacht even, Sam, ik word gebeld. Met Linde.
Hey Lin, met mama. Hoe is het daar in Amsterdam?
Goed, ik ben hier met Sam.
Ach, wat gezellig. Hey, zullen we een keer gaan borrelen met z'n vieren? Lijkt me heel gezellig met jullie samen.
Ja, leuk. Morgen?
Nou oké, doen we. Helemaal goed. Tot dan. Ik hou van jou. Doei Lin.
Doei mama, ook van jou.
You are now tuned into the game show, How Much Do You Know the Dutch? I'm your host, Sam, and today I'm going to test you on how much you really know Dutch culture. In this conversation, there were two very important things said. Listen closely.
Met Linde.
Ik hou van jou. Doei Lin.
Which one of these things is actually commonly done in Dutch culture? Is it A, answering the
I
phone
think
with
the
your name,
ending.
or B, ending a phone call with I love you?
I think the ending.
No, actually, the call with a name.
No, Dutch people are very friendly.
If
So
you
it's
said
the
A,
end.
that's correct.
Yeah.
In the Netherlands, it's
Yeah.
very common to
Because I'm so sorry. I think we mixed something. I'm going to progress from that. The insurance part, like they have insurance for everything. I think the country with less likeliness of one person out of 1,000 people owning insurance is actually over here.
Yeah.
I don't own any insurance of such, and I'm so sorry to say that I do not really believe in insurance like that. I know my baby has been preaching for this old HMO insurance, health insurance, and with time we are going to do that. But I don't know why we don't do insurance that much, because saying insurance for your house being broken, health and the likes of that is actually that's a lot, and it's crazy.
I've always been an advocate to have insurance because you don't know what will happen. You understand? Like, we pray for the best, but we also prepare for the worst. So I like the fact that she's saying this so that she would know.
Really, I don't even know anyone that owns that or have an
Yeah, it's not a
insurance.
big thing over here.
Yeah, and I don't know why
yeah.
it should be a big thing, because
The only compulsory one is car insurance.
yeah, car insurance,
That
and
is
it's
part of the things you must
and it's
get.
even because of the government.
Yeah.
They always acts on the road.
Yeah.
Now this call, coming back to this point of his, the call actually, I don't expect to say, yeah, it's Stella on the phone.
Mm-mm.
You know who you are calling, so why am I telling you my name? But I understand the whole thing.
And I think the reason why we don't do that here because we have a lot of scammers here.
True.
You understand? So what we used to distinguish the
Who know
a
you,
genuine
yeah.
person from the scammer is from them knowing who they are actually speaking with. Because you can't expect to call me and I'm telling you my name. I'm
Because,
giving you
yeah,
already
a
a detail.
leverage. You have a
You
leverage,
understand?
yeah.
So
answer the phone by stating your name. As an American, this is something very different from me.
Yes.
In the U.S., we just answer the phone with hello, or even
yeah,
who's this?
precisely.
The person that's calling
Exactly,
is
who is
expected to
this?
present themselves, not the person answering. And on the flip side, ending a phone call with I love you is something you'll really never see Dutch people do. Actually, in general,
Oh.
the Dutch phrase for I love you is not really something used so commonly.
Sorry, one of the reasons why I chose I love you, right, was because I saw the woman that said I love you was like a grandma.
I think you're
And
mom.
you remember the video we watched? They said
The grandmas in
the grandmas in Netherlands are very
homely.
exactly. So
They're
that was
like
like when they
big
said I
mamas.
love you. That was the first thing that came to my head. Yeah.
Commonly, Dutch people have a more serious view of that phrase. It's mainly used
Sorry.
in a romantic relationship and not something commonly thrown out between friends or even family. Whereas in the U.S., we say it with pretty much anyone in our circle: friends, family, partner, even pets. And it's not to say that we don't mean it when we say I love you, but I feel compared to Dutch people, we definitely use it a lot more casually, and it's something that they take a lot more serious. Now, thanks for participating in the show. Let's hit to the borrel.
I love you.
Okay, we're on the way to the borrel, and something I can't help but recognize is how calm and organized Dutch people tend to drive. You see, generally speaking, Dutch people tend to follow the rule of staying more towards the right lane and only using more outer lanes when you want to go faster and pass people up. And for me, coming from Los Angeles, I was used to driving looking something like this.
Precisely. That's what we drive over here.
Yes. People just overthink
One of my
closely.
favorite and most unique things that I've experienced so far here in the Netherlands is the borrel culture. Borrel is basically when you get together with a group of friends or family and you're just having a whole bunch of different snacks, typically fried snacks such as bitterballen. You're also just having a beer, and yeah, it's just a really nice gezellig vibe, gezellig spirit. And I know in other countries, for example Spain, they have like tapas and all that kind of stuff, but there's just something very different about the borrel. I can't explain it. You got to just experience it yourself. Yeah.
Hi.
How are you?
So, wat kan ik voor jullie hebben?
Kunnen we alsjeblieft de bitterballen hebben?
Ja?
En ook die nachos.
Nachos, yes.
Ook de flatbread met dip. And a beer. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's a peek at some of the food you would get at a typical borrel. Bitterballen, nachos, fried shrimp.
I don't want to try nachos actually. I've not really
Okay,
had
ben je nu klaar met
it.
borrelen? I'm done with the borrel.
I've had it, but like I don't feel like I've gotten that
And now it's time to
taste.
taste.
I've never had it. This is the first time I'm hearing of that.
We had it in the engagement dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what I was eating.
Nee, het gaat helaas niet.
Now, what you just saw was something that was very, very surprising for me when I moved to this country. In the U.S., it's very common to be able to use credit cards just about anywhere, and it's not really a good thing, but it's a very, very credit card dependent country, I would say. But here in the Netherlands, that's not the case. Dutch people are not really fond of using credit cards. They really just stay within their means and just use, the money that's in their bank. And if they can afford something, then they don't buy it. Now, where are some of the biggest things like
It's so funny because over here in Africa, we can't even try that. A lot of companies are just going to get wrecked at the end of the day. We don't do credit.
We don't have. I think most
have
Africans don't have the ability to repay debts.
Yeah.
So when they borrow, actually some people have the ability to repay, but majority when they see that the interest rate is
higher,
they will leave it.
And we always look for loophole to beat the system.
Definitely.
So you can't. I don't think that credit card stuff can actually work here. It's going to make put a lot of companies into bankrupt and financial ruin.
Or Rotterdam, most likely they take credit cards. When you're in some of the smallest cities or some of the villages, there's a good chance that they don't take credit card. This is something that I experienced a lot when I lived in Den Bosch, for example, or when I'm in this small village that my girlfriend's from. Quite often, they don't take credit card. Now, thank you for joining me on this journey of 10 unique things I've experienced and seen here in the Netherlands. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next videos.
Bye.
Oh ja, nee, nog één ding, Sam, wat ook heel belangrijk is. Ik hoorde dat jullie binnenkort een hotel hebben geboekt in de maand mei in Nederland. Hartstikke leuk dat jullie gaan. Maar ik heb nog één heel goed advies. Je moet ook een regenverzekering afsluiten. Als het regent, kan de verzekering de schade dekken. Hoef je niet op vakantie in Nederland. Een regenverzekering.
Really? So is there anything like a rain insurance? I think they're just joking, right?
Is that a joke?
Because how can you have you don't have insurance against nature?
I also need a sun insurance.
Because if that's the case, anytime the sun touches
please help
me,
us down there. We don't want to be biased. Just help us down there if there's something like a rain insurance.
I think that's just
I was actually saying over here, we barely even have insurance covering a lot of things, and a lot of people do not even believe in insurance that much. And I'm hearing rain insurance. So sarcastic to my ears.
That's just joke, man. That's just joke.
But the Netherlands actually has a pretty cool culture.
Yeah,
I love the driving. I think there's a video I saw that the Netherlands has good drivers. We are yet to check out the video, but this is the title I'm talking about. Because driving over here, there's a lot of rage bait.
Yeah.
And do you guys experience rage bait while driving? Let me know what you think. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I think I love the insurance system. Even when people break into your home, my biggest question is how much does this insurance cost? Is it is there like a general way of settling the insurance instead of having to register? In
different places.
You have to register for car, and then at the end of the day, you have to be keeping up in paying them individually. Is it like a general system where you just select, I choose all these features, when you pay to this insurance company, it covers all that
Everything
arrears.
you
And then
selected.
how many percentage of the salary goes for insurance?
So that's a good question.
Yeah.
Please let us know what you think about this down in the comment section. This was truly informative and I love his video. See you on my next one.